Welcome to Living Life by Design with Latia, where we discuss lifestyle, design, luxury, and inspiration. In today's show, we have a very special guest joining us to discuss Noir Fashion Week, a traveling fashion week production aimed at empowering Black, Indigenous, people of color designers worldwide. Joining us today is the founder and CEO of Noir Fashion Week, Miss Nichole M. Bess. Welcome to the show, Nichole.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's so great to have you here.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Okay, first off, I think that what you're doing is absolutely amazing. And I want to dive into Noir Fashion Week in just a second. But I want my viewers to get to know you because you're such a legend, having been in the fashion industry for so many years. And you've worked with legends such as Kimora Simmons and Naomi Campbell, to name a few. Could you share a little more about your background and how you got your start in the fashion industry?
Super cool. So ultimately, going to school, going to design school in Tampa, Florida, a lot of people don't know that I actually went to school for fashion design and marketing. And I was afforded an opportunity to go to New York and do some things with New York Fashion Week. And from there, I was able to do a few things with Kimora and Russell, and then Naomi Campbell and her cousin Desiree, which a lot of people don't know that she used to own a PR firm called NC Connect, which is where I know, which where I got a lot of my inspiration from. And at that point, I just knew that I had to be in the city. By the time I was 19, I launched my own PR firm. And from that point on, 19 until 39, I've been operating in that.
Wow, that is amazing and impressive.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
love it.
Thank
So it's obvious that your extensive background in fashion led you to launching Noir Fashion Week in 2022. And I like the fact that Noir Fashion Week is so unique because you're creating a platform for BIPOC designers, making an impact on the fashion world globally, right? So, how do you think your mission of empowering BIPOC designers influences the future of fashion?
Well, I'm totally hoping that it will increase the percentage of people of color that participate in New York Fashion Week itself. And then also on the back end, the amount of emerging designers that stay in the industry once they've launched.
Interesting, interesting. I love that. I love that. And since launching Noir Fashion Week, of course, you've been able to host over 35 BIPOC designers, of course. How do you find these talented designers and what does it take to be a part of Noir Fashion Week?
Well, it's truly, we gotta love the internet, right? They say it's Beyonce's internet.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
we right? We have to love the internet. Really, truly, Instagram, Facebook. We have applications on our website at www.noirfw.com. And we really cipher through our applicants to just make sure that these are not emerging designers that just jumped in the game for a t-shirt business and just want, for a couple extra bucks, but people that actually love fashion. And it doesn't matter where you are in your career. We are here to help you and assist you in getting out of the kitchen into the real world of fashion.
I love that. So you guys take your time. You have a whole vetting process for grabbing designers. So a student, for instance, say a student going to Savannah College of Art and Design, you guys accept college students, like freshmen any year? Does it matter? As long as they have the passion?
As long as you have the passion and as long as your work is not falling apart when it hits the runway.
I love it. I love it. And as you mentioned before, I just love, as I mentioned before, I love what you're doing with BIPOC designers and how you're using your experience to not only empower them, but you're mentoring them in a way. From what I researched in the summer of 2024, I hear that you're launching a global masterclass and foundation. Could you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, actually, we launched the Global Masterclass just this past season in Paris. And the
Ooh,
and the global masterclass is an immersive learning experience for 10 fashion executives, CEOs, students, and artists alike. And what we do is we build relationships with people like LVMH and Chatels and BHV, which is the largest department store in the world, so forth and so on, where we can take these 10 executives, students, or CEOs down to their buildings to speak with either founders or acceleration managers or marketing directors. They're able to sit and listen to the backstory of the brands. They're able to feel things, touch things, see things, take tours, and learn how they can become a part of whatever programs that they have. So officially, our first launch was in September in Paris, and it was amazing. We took
that
students from Clark Atlanta, Florida Tech. We had a few designers. Yeah, actually, all the rest were designers.
I love that. That is amazing. And speaking of trends and fashion, what can we expect in the next season of Noir Fashion Week
You can
for all
expect,
the fashionistas out there?
yeah, you know what? You can expect a lot of designers from the diaspora. We,
Ooh, I love that.
yeah, we are actually going to have Noir Kenya January the 2nd. And we all leave for Kenya on December 27th, but our first show in the motherland, and we plan to bridge the gap between the two. So you can really look forward to that this coming season in New York, Paris, and Milan. We started just in New York City, and I'd never in a million years thought that I would go outside of New York, but now we're in 6 countries, and our calendar is completely full for 2024.
That is amazing. Well, I absolutely love what you're doing. And thank you so much for joining us and giving my audience these gems. But, last but not least, before we get up out of here, could you share where we can find you on the web and social media?
Totally. Guys, you can find Noir Fashion Week at Noir, Noir Fashion WK on Instagram. Our website is www.noirfw.com. And you can find me at Nichole, Nicholem, like Marie, and then Bess, Bess, on Instagram.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Nichole M. Bess. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to have you back sometime in the future.
Awesome Sauce would love to.
Hey, lovelies, it's me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my content for all things lifestyle, luxury,